Welcome back. The Ferndale Pub Crawl is the biggest and longest running pub crawl in the state of Michigan, and it returns tonight for the 19th year. Join me now to talk about this and what you can expect for the Ferndale Pub Crawl happening this weekend is Ferndale DDA Director Cindy Wilcox and Mark McConnell from the Twisted Tavern. Good morning to you both. Well, thank you so much for being here. This is a great event that's been going on for a good number of years. So tell me, Cindy, a little bit about what's different maybe about this year.
Well, it's been going on for 19 years, which I believe is the longest continuous pub crawl in the state. It benefits local charities. The proceeds benefit local charities. So Michigan AIDS Coalition, the Ferndale Police Auxiliary, the Ferndale Community Foundation, and the Detroit Derby Girls, who are actually leading groups in the pub crawl this year. But every single year, I bet you probably expand maybe the pubs or do something different. There's always someone new. We've got Secreto, who's a newer bar in town, they're on it. Twisted Tavern, which was formerly Boogie Fever, they've been part of it since the beginning. So we've got old places, we've got new places, some upscale bars, some regular beer and a shot kind of bars, so something for everybody. You give me a good segue into Twisted Tavern because we have Mark here to talk about that. You are the proprietor of Twisted Tavern, and this is a good place to start the pub crawl, and there's a reason why. Well, come at 6:30 and you can sign up, and your money will go to create some great Ferndale charities and get your, I think we're doing lays this year. Oh, good idea, okay. So that will signify, we'll send people off in groups, in waves, to different bars and restaurants in Ferndale. This is a great way to show off the scene of Ferndale, really. Well, it's a great sense of community because Ferndale is very, very diverse and all types, colors, shades, and it's just you send off with different groups and people just have a great time. I think when people think of a pub crawl, they think of, as we see there, the drinks and whatnot, but there's food involved as well, right? A lot of these places serving up food too. Well, my restaurant is from scratch, so you can enjoy some great things, and then you can go to Rosie O'Grady's and enjoy their offerings. It's all over the place with a lot of diversity within our restaurants. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the planning for this. So when it comes to planning every year, I mean, this is something that's, you got to get your arms around something you got to plan every year, right? Yeah, and it's all done by volunteers, by Monica Mills and Craig Covey, who started it, again, as a fundraiser. And they've got a great team of people that work with them. They have a really diverse group of people, like the Derby Girls who help lead groups. Our seniors get involved with it. The city council and mayor get involved, and other city important people in the city. It's just a real good, like Mark said, community event. It's a civic event, yeah. And so let's talk about that, Mark, because I think a lot of people think when it's a pub crawl, you got to go and you got to drink a lot, and that might not be my scene, but that's not necessarily the deal. This is all-inclusive. A lot of people can be involved. A lot of people. Generally, the people stay about a half hour or so at each place. We tell people, please don't drink at every place, and we need to be responsible. And the auxiliary police themselves will be out and, you know, shaking hands and saying hello to people, and we encourage people not to overdrink, and when in doubt, Uber it. Yeah, there you go. Which is not really commercial for them. Yeah, you bet. Have fun, but be responsible. So before we go, Cindy, what's the best place for people to go to get information about the event tonight? You can go to the website, or you can go to the Ferndale DDA website, which is downtownferndale.com, or ferndalePubcrawl.org, I believe it is. Cindy, Mark, thank you so much for being here, and best of luck tonight. Thank you. And again, thanks for coming on TV 20 Detroit just to tell us about the Ferndale Pub Crawl. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, back over to you.
All right, sounds like a great time. Thanks, guys. All right, so